the emerging political situation in the country and what should be the task before our party. Friends, as far the elections are concerned, our party is of the view people have given a verdict which is definitely against BJP. BJP, despite the tall claims made by Mr. Modi, charged so far, BJP could not get adequate number to form the government on its own, being a single largest party. It had to manage the support of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Nitish Kumar to form a coalition government. Our party underlined that people were really concerned with the constitution of the country and the policy of social justice, including reservation, because BJP and RSS combined has been campaigning for replacing the present constitution which we have today, and people took it seriously and people decided such a subversion of the constitution should not happen and BJP should not be allowed to do that. That is why the verdict is clearly against BJP. Now BJP itself talking about the constitution. What the constitution says: number one, India should remain as a secular democratic republic, number one. Number two, the Indian state should be a welfare state, ensuring all means of livelihood to all our citizens. Number three, India, that is Bharat, union of states, the federal system of governance should be upheld. These three are the very important constitutional positions. But BJP for the past 10 years was trying to subvert these fundamental, foundational principles of our republic. So the verdict should be understood. People stand for the constitution. People stand for the democratic system which we have today. This has to be understood properly. And BJP claims people have given their verdict for a stable government. This also should be understood in a proper perspective, because this is not a new issue. Ambedkar debated this issue and made it clear. It is not the question of stability of the government. It is the question of responsibility of the government. Whether government will be a responsible government to the people and their problems. That is how the verdict should be understood. What the BJP claims it is a stable, for vote for stable government, verdict for stable government. It is absurd claim made by BJP. Now, party has taken note. The India bloc has emerged as a strong opposition. So it means the India bloc has more responsibilities. It has to perform in such a way to make the government accountable, answerable on all issues of importance, not only for the people but for the whole country. This is our party as pointed out. Our party also took note, it is there in our press communique also. India bloc could have emerged more stronger and in fact defeated BJP and its combined if there was proper seat sharing arrangement in all the states. Our party took note what happened in Tamil Nadu. It is one state where the seat sharing arrangement took place in such a way accommodating all secular democratic parties, including left, and we could see the results 100% in favor of our coalition. Such a thing could have happened in many states if there could have been proper seat sharing arrangement. We hope when we move closer to assembly elections in Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana, we should try for a proper seat sharing arrangement. There is a good indication from an indication from senior leader like Mr. Sharad Pawar, who said at the time of Lok Sabha elections we could not take all parties together, accommodate every party, but at the time of assembly elections we will try. So this is one thing our party took note. Now India bloc, being the strong opposition in parliament, should take up the issues of livelihood of the people. Why I am pointing out to this, after a few days parliament will meet, budget will be discussed, how budget should be. The basic issues of livelihood of the people, or everybody knows, education, health care, employment, housing, food and land. All these issues will have to be addressed in order to improve the standard of living of our people, in order to increase the purchasing power of the people, in order to lift our people from the present poverty situation. Our National Council has adopted several resolutions we have planned many campaigns also. For instance, there is a very burning issue at national level. That is the question of NEET. And there is a demand that NEET should be scrapped. And the education, professional education, should be left to the state governments. It should go to the state list from the concurrent list. Tamil Nadu government passed a resolution demanding scrapping of NEET. Several other state governments have expressed similar view. The government of the day here, the union government, should not play with the life of our young people. The union government should be sensitive to the future of our young people. That's why the NEET has become a very critical issue, and everywhere the students are agitating, teachers are agitating. Already the government itself admitted to dissolve NTA. Now, how NEET can be maintained and carried forward? It should be scrapped. That campaign will go on. Then, friends, the government, despite all opposition, widespread opposition, decided to implement the three criminal laws. Many petitions are before judiciary. I am not going into that. But the lawyers and many civil society organizations are fighting across the country. These three criminal laws should be deferred. They should not be implemented. There should be proper consultations with all stakeholders at all levels. So our party has expressed its full support to the ongoing struggle, agitations against the three criminal laws. Comrades, friends, we discussed several other issues, and we have decided to take up campaigns on different issues. For instance, the Palestine issue has become not only an international issue, it has been tormenting the minds of the international community. Why Israel should continue to attack Palestinian people, despite the United Nations two-state solution. Israel is not agreeable to it. The United States of America and all the NATO countries are backing Israel. Our party condemns this. This war must be stopped. Palestinian people should have their own right to have their homeland and their own state. So our party decided to go ahead with the solidarity movements and campaigns. Our party has also underlined, in the emerging situation, there is a need to strengthen the left and communist forces, the unity of left and communist forces. when we analyzed the results, we understood left has only 9 members in Lok Sabha out of 543. If India's future has to be safe, the left has to emerge as a force to be reckoned with. As CPI, as communists, we understand the country's future is linked with the future of left, and we should draw lessons from various elections taking place in different parts of the world, starting from European Parliament, how the conservative forces, the far right forces are trying to come together. And in India also, the far right forces, the right-wing forces represented by RSS and its allies, how they are trying to be aggressive, how they are trying to hijack the very thinking of the people. They must understand, now they talk of defending constitution, and if that is so, what they have to do? Will they transfer education to the state list? Will they scrap NEET? Will they put an end to the 3 criminal laws? What do they speak? Now Manipur is in turmoil, and the issue has been raised in Parliament, outside Parliament, several times. From our party, we visited Manipur, and some of our comrades are facing sedition charges because of our visit in Manipur. Why Manipur should remain in turmoil? Prime Minister has no time to visit Manipur. Let him go anywhere, we have no problem. He is Prime Minister. But Manipur is part of India. It is a very strategic, sensitive state. Prime Minister must find time to visit Manipur, but he doesn't find time. Even when he referred to Manipur in Rajya Sabha, what did he say? Nothing substantial, nothing concrete, giving some assurance to the people of Manipur. Now, the double-agent government, what they claim, has been proved to be double, triple, multiple disaster as far as Manipur is concerned. Why that Chief Minister should remain in office? In fact, he must step down, he must resign, he must own up the responsibility, political and moral responsibility for such a crisis. But he continues. Our party has demanded his resignation, and Manipur people should be assured their problems will be addressed in a proper perspective, and peace and normalcy are to be restored in Manipur. I can go on. Now encounter in Jammu and Kashmir. Why suddenly encounter is taking place, increasing? After abrogation of Article 370, they snatched the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir. They took away the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, Mr. Amit Shah and everybody claimed peace and normalcy have returned, restored. Where is peace? Where is normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir? Why the encounter? While expressing our solidarity with the Jawans who laid their lives, while giving our respects and salutes to our Jawans who laid their lives. But why such encounters should continue to happen in Jammu and Kashmir? What is the political solution that government has got? So whatever the developments which are taking place in Jammu and Kashmir are once again proved Modi government's Kashmir policy has completely failed. Modi government's Kashmir policy has completely failed. So friends, our National Council discussed all these questions and decided to intensify our struggle on all these issues independently as well as jointly with other left secular democratic parties. When Parliament meets for budget session, our party has many demands. Why the government is sticking to all those 3 anti-labor labor codes, anti-trade union labor codes? Government should think of it. Government cannot stick on to those labor codes which are against the trade union movement, against working people. Farmers are demanding MSP, and whatever they announced, what was the MSP? It was not based on the recommendation made by Swaminathan Commission. And just to deceive the farming community, they made some announcement. But farmers are matured enough, they understood, they declared they will continue to fight. And we will have to see what budget is going to tell the farmers. And now country is in health crisis, but what is the money spent on health sector? Not even 3% of GDP. So our National Council discussed and demanded the Union government should spend 3% and above on health sector. Same way on education. Government should spend more on education. Kothari Commission recommended 6% those days, 1960s. Now we are in 2024. If government doesn't spend on education 10% of GDP and above, how we can strengthen our education? And now education is privatized. All coaching mafia has been emerging. They are responsible for NEET, paper leaks and everything because of privatization of our education. And in the given situation, public sector needs to be protected. So we have large agenda, and our party will be in the forefront of people's movement and struggles. We will be taking up all these issues. We have given in our press communique, and the resolutions which we have adopted, they have been given to you. Friends, coming back to certain organizational matters, I must inform you that we have a central journal, that is New Age. So far, Comrade Binay Vishwam, presently the Secretary of Kerala state unit of our party, was the editor. Now he is secretary, Kerala state unit of our party. So the National Council decided and appointed Comrade Balchandar Kango. Dr. Balchandar Kango he will be the editor of our New Age. Then friends, we discussed certain organizational structural changes. We have 2 elected members of Lok Sabha in Tamil Nadu. They will be invitees to the National Council of our party. And our state secretaries of Goa, Uttarakhand will be permanent invitees to our National Council. We also made the General Secretary of EISF, Comrade Dinesh, as full member of the National Council, and he is from Tamil Nadu. Comrade Viraj Devan as candidate member to our National Council. He is from Maharashtra. Then Comrade K.D. Singh from Jharkhand. Comrade Sri Kumar Mukherjee from West Bengal will be the new National Council members. Similarly, from Telangana, Comrade Bala Mallesh, from West Bengal, Biplav Bhatta will be the invitees to our National Council. Comrades, we made some changes in the National Executive. We have elected 2 leaders as members of the National Executive. One K.P. Rajendran from Kerala. K.P. Rajendran is a trade union leader. Then Comrade Arvind Raj Swaroop is our party secretary in Uttar Pradesh. He is Uttar Pradesh State Secretary. They both will be full members of our National Executive. Then we have decided to invite one woman comrade to the National Executive. She is Comrade Puthiya Thalaimurai from Telangana. Comrade Puthiya Thalaimurai from Telangana. These are some of the organizational decisions, comrade. Then finally, we discussed to strengthen our central secretariat, and that is National Secretariat. Who become members of the National Secretariat, they are considered to be the National Secretaries of our party. There, the National Council elected D.Raja, one, and Dr. Girish Chandra Sharma. D.Raja, presently she is a member of the National Executive and General Secretary of National Federation of Indian Women. Dr. Girish Chandra Sharma is former Secretary of our Uttar Pradesh party, a senior leader of our party. These 2 will be members of the National Secretariat. They will function as secretaries of the National Council of the party. These are some of the decisions we have taken, friends, and our meeting was well attended. Comrades came with all concerns for the future of the country and with a determination how to strengthen the party and the entire left movement in the country. This is what we discussed and we have decided. Huh? What?
Kerala.
What?
Defeat in Kerala has been discussed or not?
Yeah. But how come you expect we will not discuss? So we discussed not only Kerala, we discussed Bengal also. We discussed every state. We discussed every state because we are a party having presence at national level, and we continue to work as a party at national level. So we discussed Kerala, we discussed Bengal, we discussed Tamil Nadu, every state we discussed. Kerala also we discussed, and Kerala we discussed, and there is the main battle is between LDF and UDF. How this can continue in the future, how to strengthen the LDF, how to win the elections in the forthcoming panchayat elections, then assembly elections. We discussed and we will continue to discuss because our state leadership is there, state council is there, they will also discuss there, then we will continue to discuss.
Apart from this Asian formula, what factors, according to you, went against your party, especially you talk about the result of local election in Kerala and West Bengal? What factors that went against your party?
No, actually in Kerala, the main battle is between LDF and UDF. In the last elections also, LDF could manage to win only one seat. This time also, LDF could win only one seat. The situation remains more or less same. That we will have to see how changes are going to be in the coming days. In Bengal, yes, there TMC, then BJP, then the left and Congress. So how the political equation is going to change in West Bengal in the coming days, we will have to wait and see. There also we are putting our efforts, and it's a matter of concern because we had West Bengal, Tripura governments, we had Kerala government, still we continue to have Kerala government. West Bengal, Tripura we lost. How to overcome this loss, how to overcome the difficulties, we are discussing. What?
In Thrissur, we have come second, BJP has come one.
No, it was a tough fight, one should understand. Mr. Modi went there 3 times or 4 times, how many times? In Thrissur. Then the UDF candidate, son of the former Chief Minister, Ms. Karnakaran. So we fought the battle, political battle. It was a tough battle. Despite our strong fight, we lost, and our comrades are discussing at grassroots level how to strengthen the party, how to overcome this. They are discussing.
There were reports that proper support was not given by CPI.
That's not true.
No. We don't go by such reports. We don't go by such reports. We don't want to believe such reports also. Now the situation demands CPI, CPM and other left parties, the communist parties have to work together with a mutual trust and determination. We focus on that.
Are you satisfied with the support of CPM in the last election in Kerala?
No, this is not an issue before us. No, this is not. We work together. We worked as LDF. We fought the election as LDF. So we fought together. Huh?
Anti-incumbency against the government.
No, that we'll take note. Whether such a thing is there, we have asked our party to discuss. Let us see.
You mentioned 2019, we came back to the power with the same results.
Congress, taking into Samudra report, it clearly says that the failure of the government, pinpoint failure of the government, that was the close in Lok Sabha.
What?
In last time also, this time also, CPM won only one seat in Kerala. Kerala is the only state which left parties in power. So how do you see that situation in Kerala? For the first time in the history of Kerala, BJP won a single seat.
I know the history of Kerala, and it was Communist Party which came to power in 1957 itself in Kerala. We know the history and we know the potential power and capacity of left in Kerala. But in parliamentary democracy, such things keep happening. And in 2019 also, one seat. Now also we could win one seat. And the situation remains like that. So why and how, what to do in the next phase of the politics, we are discussing. Our party is discussing, the LDF is discussing, and let us see.
How do you see the growth of BJP here?
Huh?
The growth of BJP here?
No, BJP is making desperate moves to have some foothold in Kerala. And not only in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu. And they are spending huge money, and they use not only money power, administrative power, and all central agencies to target the opposition parties. And it is a matter of concern because BJP gaining some influence. It's a matter of concern. We are aware of that and we are fighting. We are fighting.
You mentioned this paragraph.
And
Global writing.
in fact, our press communique, you must see, in the context of the global rise of right-wing conservative forces, the liberal bourgeois democratic setup is being challenged, not only in Europe, but also in our region. So the growing trend of hateful politics targeting immigrants, migrants and Muslims in particular is becoming global phenomenon. This we have discussed all these things. The country is not isolated from this phenomenon. In fact, it is gaining strength. The clarion call by the RSS against liberal democratic parties, the left and minorities needs to be countered with a strong ideological battle. We have taken note and we are fighting.
The CPI analysis for Kerala, the report said that there was some hope CPM goes to BJP.
Eh?
Some votes
CPM
were
votes went to BJP.
CPM votes?
force. Some
Okay.
people went.
Is there any such assessment in CPI?
No, we have no such suspicion, and we didn't come across any such problem in our party.
One question regarding the Wayanad candidature of D.Raja. She expressed some.
No, that is, you see, when we take a decision, we are a party, and consultations take place at different levels. And those consultations should be expected, and it is not an issue before us now. Now elections are over. Now we are having big task before us. How to continue our struggle against the right-wing forces represented by BJP, RSS combined. That is our priority, and that is the immediate task before us. We are doing that. So, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends.
She wants 2 minutes of the time.
Huh?
She wants 2 minutes.
One on
one.
what?
For 2 minutes, one.
On what issue?
This is for me. And also, do not counter the Jammu and Kashmir failure of policy.
What caste census you did not mention?
You should have remembered me.
I forgot. Just now I remember.
Why did you say the next
No,
thing?
no. She was saying 1 to 1, then I suddenly recollect. You can still mention
This
it.
is the problem with our families. Well, even
was not in the press
there is a price shouting. The national council.